Hello everyone, welcome back to I Like Transport. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Class 220 Virgin Voyager 3-car train set by Bachmann. Let's get straight into the unboxing and take a look. Okay, so you get this leaflet. Very nicely printed, very nice that Bachmann have in fact included little leaflets like this. Please read this leaflet before using this set. It's got a load of tips and advice for using this set. I'm not going to read it because I've had sets before, but if you're new to the hobby, that's very good. Then got the instructions for the power car. 00 Voyager power unit. Shows you all you need to know. And you also, last but not least, have the guarantee card. Now, something quite interesting that I printed off is Bachmann actually do a PDF of how to DTC fit these, but I'll probably show you that another day. Right, so what do you get in this train set? Well, you get your Virgin Train Voyager 3-coach train. In real life, these run as a 4-car train, but in this set, they only supply 3. However, there was an additional car available. Due to the age of this set, it's quite hard to come by now, but that's not what we're talking about today. So in the set, you get your controller. Very nice, high-quality Bachmann controller. This one's got a red control and direction switch because it's the Virgin Train set. You get 2 double straights. You get your transformer. Robots in disguise, as some would say. It's also known as an adapter though, so you don't have to say that. Anyway, here is the power connector to the track. And you get a circle of second radius curves. So there's 8 of those in total. You also get the drawbars for the Voyager. So you get 2 in a nice little packet like that. They simply clip into the ends of the units to couple the units. Right. Okay, I'll get all the track out of the way for now, and we'll take a look at the Voyager. Right, so let's take a look at the Voyager. I think first we'll start with well, it depends. You could say it's the most exciting coach, you could say it's the least exciting. I think we'll start with one of the end coaches then. Right. As opposed to the power car, which is what I originally thought I'd do. Right, okay. So, that is very nice. Very nice indeed. Okay. So, it's got a good little bit of weight to it. Very nicely detailed. It feels very good quality. The paintwork is very nicely done. And all in all, it just seems like a very nice unit. Okay, now I'll take a look at the motorised car. Or coach, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so looks very nice once again. Right, so here is the powered unit. Seems very nice. Has very good detail all round. Has a good bit of weight to it. Let's see, no, it doesn't have any traction tyres. It's got a centrally mounted motor with flywheels going to each bogie. So that's very nice. Okay, so now we'll take a little look at the first class coach, or club class. So, once again, very nice, almost exactly the same to the other end car. Seems very nice. Once again, very good quality. Very nice model overall. Okay, so now I'm going to take a look at some more of the details in more depth. I'll see you in a second. Okay, first up we have the first class coach, which is also a driving unit in real life. Driver sits in here and drives the train, of course. So the yellow on the front seems like a much brighter and more realistic yellow than on the Hornby Pendolino. But the details, well, we have very nice detailing on here. We have the windscreen wipers, the cant rail, Virgin Trains badge, very nice handrail. Very nicely done downer coupling. Not functional, but looks very nice. The lights look extremely good. And it's all very nicely printed too. Overall, it seems like an extremely good model so far. I've hardly even looked at it yet. On the side here we have the driver's window, very nicely done, very realistic. We have all the warning symbols, and I haven't seen anything missing, to be honest. Underneath the downer coupler there is the horn and multiple working equipment. On the front, the lights, which are functional, look very good. When it's coming forwards, if I remember correctly, this top one and the bottom one there and the middle one there light, that's if I remember correctly. When it goes away, once again, if I remember correctly, it's these top two here, or else these middle two, not sure. It looks really nice. The colouring on it is very, very good. Everything seems absolutely perfect. I can't fault it, to be honest. I just can't fault it. But yes, very nice model. Alright, let's take a look at some more of the details then. Okay, the running number is very nicely printed there. And then we've got a overhead cable warning sticker there. We've got the rivets along the valance here. And we've got this piece of equipment, not sure what that is. The bogies are extremely nicely done. They've got rotating axle boxes. Probably can't see it there. But despite the age of these models, and the fact Hattons are claiming their model's the first ever 00 gauge model to have rotating axle boxes, this has rotating axle boxes. The handrails here, very nicely done. They're quite far back in these grooves as per the real thing. This driver's door looks very good. It's got the black lining, the seal around the edge. These grills look very nice. They are moulded very well. They're not separately fitted, but they are done very nicely nonetheless. Up here we have the overhead cable warning sticker again. Obviously we have the flush glazed window, very nice. We also have the Virgin logo here, very nicely done. We also have the destination panel. This one does not have anything on it, so it'll be in a turned off state there. We have the access panel for whatever's behind there, not absolutely sure. We have the door open button. The warning, do not get trapped in the door or whatever it says, sticker here. We've got the danger sticker there. We've got very nice lining on the door and around the edge of the door. We also have various pull. We have the 2 pull locations on the door in case there is a fault with the door in an emergency. Got the flush glazed window. Got this panel down here. Overall very nice on this part of the model. On the side of the model then, there is once again very good detail, nicely moulded under frame right along here. Very nicely done. Got very nicely printed sort of dashes, I guess you could call them. There's also the marker light for when the doors are open or unlocked. And there's the black around the windows. All seems very nice. There's also some very good detailing on this end of the model, including the wheelchair access symbol, the club class sticker, these panels, the emergency door opening panel, the door open buttons for standard and for normal use, the do not get trapped in the door sticker, and the grills on the end, as well as the running number of this particular coach. The bogie is also once again very nicely done. On the roof of the front end of the model there is a whole wealth of detailing, including this nicely moulded and separately painted grille, the warning stickers, the fan, 2 more nicely moulded and nicely painted grills, another pair of grills of a different type, very nicely done panel, more warning stickers, and another fan. On the other end of the roof we have once again very good detailing and a whole wealth of details here, just like the real thing. So We have the air conditioning units. That's what I think they are. The cables along the edge. The exhaust. Very nicely done there. Once again, warning stickers. Got some more grills, another fan, and we've got some cylinders. On the end of the model, we have the coupler, obviously, and the drawbar just simply slots in and pulls out again for uncoupling. So we have the cabling at the end. This is to interconnect the units. Now, very nicely, they have left them out at the end that this should connect to, and then put them on at the end where the other end should connect to. So basically, you've got a set of cabling for each connection. Unfortunately, you can't lift it up without snapping it, but it's very nice that it is there. We also have a couple of warning stickers, and also a very small warning sticker just behind the corridor there. We'll get another angle to show that. So, yes, there is another warning sticker there. Very nicely done. So that's the Bachmann Voyager first class carriage. Very nice, that one is. In fact, the whole train looks very nice. Overall, it's an extremely nice model. Another detail that I forgot to mention is these steps for boarding the train. Once again, very nice. Overall, it's a extremely nice model, and it runs nicely too. Unfortunately, there is a fairly common fault with these models, and that is that they develop a problem whereby the connection between the drive shaft and the gear snaps, so the little sleeve, the pocket at the top of the gear tower ends up with a little crack in it, allowing it to slip, which then basically stops it from running properly. This one had that issue when it arrived. It was in fact brand new. Every single Voyager I've ever purchased, I purchased 2 in the past. The other 2 both had the fault, and this one also had the fault. But I fixed this one by using a tiny little dab of super glue. Very, very, very carefully to the sleeve connecting to the worm drive. But yeah, very nice model. Okay, so here is the motor coach then. It's very nicely done once again. It's got all of the same details you would expect, and much more too. So you have the bogie, very nicely done once again. Once again, rotating axle boxes. You have the grille, another grille here. The destination blind corridor connector, once again, nicely done. Got the door. You've got the same level of detail here as you did on the previous coach. And it's basically, you've got the same details repeated, so I won't look at the side of this model in too much depth. And once again, the ends are the same, except this end's not got the piping, because this connects to the power coach, which does have the piping. So, very nice. on this end you do have the information plate for the unit, and I'll get a video of that in a second. So once again you've got the same details on the end as you did on the previous one. You couldn't see this on the previous one as it was behind the piping, but there's the unit information plate. So it's got the same high level detail as the previous coach. Just this one is a centre coach, and it also has the motor inside. Hopefully you can see from this shot inside the model and see that there's motor and seats, and of course the drive wheels, etc. Okay, so the next thing of course will be to run the model. So I'll set up the layout, probably do a time lapse, and I'll run it. So I'm going to set up the actual layout of track that comes with the set, just so it's a proper review of the set and not having it on my layout. But other than that, it is a review of just the model, as well as kind of the entire set. Well, it is kind of a review of the entire set, isn't it? I think Bachmann aren't very generous in their sets, with the fact they only give you 2 double straights and 8 second radius curves as opposed to third radius. Third radius is much better, especially for models such as this one. And then, of course, the controller, very good. Transformer and power connector are also very good. Just the amount of track they give you isn't to be desired. Okay, so there you have it. The set set up and fully working around the layout. So the Voyager has functional headlights and tail lights, but they're not very bright. Just dim the light for a second to see the lights. Okay, next I've got some running shots. Be back later. Okay, so slow running on this unit is pretty good. Not the best I've ever seen. And then of course throwing it on a bend, so it's not the best place to be trying it, but seems alright. Very good model. Going to be getting high marks, I think. Yes, I have reinstated the scoring, so it will get a score. So yeah, slow running is pretty good as well. Really like this model. It seems all round a very nice model. apologies for the background mess. Bit messy today. It's Christmas Day, I'm filming this. So, there is a bit of a mess, but this Voyager is very nice, and I didn't want to wait to review it. Should be up on Boxing Day, this review, I hope. Looks very nice once again. Fuck's sake. Okay, so first up... Okay, so first up against the white background then, we have the first class tower. Okay, so first up against the white background then, we have the first class coach. Looks very nice. I'll just get better lighting. Oh.